Um, Hello everybody. Today we're starting off with a simple garden tour. Just showing you how much my garden is thriving right now and the changes that are amongst it. So, first, sorry about the hoses. First we're going to be talking about this guy. So this guy is a little bit pecked up by the chickens, which is why I'm rarely going to be letting them out now, because I almost have them out 24/7. And they do a little bit of damage, but it's worth it because they protect the garden against bugs. Now, this plant is pretty productive. It's, as you know, my subscribers at least know, that this is a perennial variety, or not variety, but it is perennial now because it is of age to withstand winters and summers. Now, this guy, he's going dormant and he's going to start coming back soon. This is my basil, which is doing exceptionally well for during the winter because we had some below 40 degree weather changes. This is my bell pepper. It's dying out a little bit, but it'll come back to life. I had a Swiss chard patch right there. You guys would remember that. I mulched over it, and I know that in a little while these guys are going to be coming back to life. As you can see, there's little nubs coming out of that guy. And this guy will be coming back to life. And so will this guy, and a few others will as well. This is my goji berry that I planted, and I gave it some space. And it might cluster the Swiss chard a little bit, but that's alright. That's how food forest works. That's how forests work. Now, this is my golden delicious apple tree. It has grown incredibly, but it didn't go dormant, which is okay. I'm sure that it will still fruit. This is my chamba cherry. Its growth, it's grown about a few inches, but since it's the winter, the growth is slowing down. I'd say by the end of this year, it'll be probably at about the height of my knee. So about 1.5 feet higher, maybe. And this is my Black Mission fig. These are a cluster of different varieties of tomatoes that are starting to ripen out. And I'll show you all the abundance that they have. Yellow cherry tomatoes, yellow pear cherry tomatoes, red tomatoes that I'm not sure which variety. And you can just see how many there are. It's incredible. And in the summer, this is going to be taller than me. And it will become a perennial, and I know that for sure. Not quite for sure, but I do know. Now, if you guys are wondering how to start your garden and make it just like mine, or even better, here's what I would suggest. Now, I planted 3 new trees in this area. I planted the Bonanza peach, and I planted it towards this side, so it would grow out this way against the wall, and it would still allow me to have a pathway. Now, this one is the rarest of the rares. I'm sure that you all know of this tree. Ghost apple. So this is a ghost apple tree. Just for proof, if you guys don't believe me, it's a ghost apple. It has a milk white apple, and it's one of the sweetest apples there are that almost nobody knows about. So this is a variety of moringa that is unknown. And this is Australian finger lime. And I mulched it with dried banana leaves from the nursery I work at. Now over here you can see that this guy has grown not too much. This is my wax apple variety. And this is my mid-pride peach tree, which is starting to get nubs. It's growth. So basically this side is at its early stages, and it will eventually turn into something way bigger than even this side. So my first recommendation is soil and mulch. Now, those are very important aspects because first, the soil should be healthy to provide perfect nutrients for the plants. And the mulch will be used to, one, protect the soil underneath and retain moisture, and also decompose and make a very fungi-rich soil and microbes and all that stuff, and your plants will just love it. And I just planted these guys because they were gonna die anyways, and they were on the side of a street, and I planted them, and I figured they would help with encourage hummingbirds. And it's as simple as knowing where to plant your plants. Now, I like to plant things so the sun comes up over there where the sky is blue, and my wall, which that's east, and my wall this way is facing west. So this gets morning shade, afternoon sun. So I have to consider the certain varieties that might grow well for this area. So this was a tour of coming back to my garden because I haven't posted too many videos. And I think in a little while I will show a transplanting video for my moringa because I'll show you the moringa tree that I've decided to transplant. This moringa tree right here was a poor place to plant it because it's going to grow against the wall. So I think its best option to be is right here where it has space to grow out and it won't be overshading anything. And I'll be able to plant stuff over here in front of it without making it die. So have a great day, guys, as usual, and bye.